everything. Good. All right, what is happening, everybody? It's Thursday. It's Thursday, May 7th, 2020. And the sun is shining. It's like it's like 72 degrees out. It's like a beautiful, perfect day. I'm working from home today. I should be getting Grant back to... I should be getting him back tonight. So a lot of stuff going on. I don't know if I'll have much time. So right now I'm headed over to just have some lunch with Jess. So I mentioned it, but she bought a new place. And I could literally walk to her house from mine if I wanted to. I don't want to today. Or I guess I could also ride a bicycle. Bike would actually probably be faster to get to her house than a car, because I have to drive around to get through the subdivision. With the bike I could cut through. But she's that close that I could literally just pop over for lunch, hang out for an hour, and then head back home or whatever and get back to work. So there's a little bit going on. So I was up. I've been up since about 5 a.m. It's noon now, and just a lot on my mind. I'm helping Nikki with her finances, so we're kind of starting into stage 2. So she had a lot of credit card debt that she is on the verge of completely wiping out. And you know, I'm not going to get into the nitty-gritty details on her business. So, but she's done a great job. It's been about 18 months, and she's going to wipe out her credit card debt completely. And the next thing is analyzing and looking over the rest of her bills and debt and stuff. So basically found out that she's pretty bad shape in terms of being upside down on her car. And so that was a little bit on my mind, you know, trying to figure out, all right, how do we solve this problem, or how do we sort that one out? But then, you know, I was up at 5, Sophie wanted to go out, and then I tried to go back to sleep. Sophie ended up sneaking out and shitting on the floor, so I got up because I heard her doing something. She was trying to eat it to hide it, which that's what dogs do. And I don't even know what time that was. And then I laid in my bed until 7:30, but awake. So I've been awake for a while. Excuse me. So just a lot on my mind. And then, you know, I watched early this morning this video. It was like a educational or inspirational video, but it was a dad talking about how his son that was like 12, 3 days before his 13th birthday, committed suicide by hanging himself. And he was talking about how his kid had been exhibiting bad behaviors and acting out and, you know, angry, you know, like throwing stuff and breaking his things and stuff like that. And the dad, to teach him a lesson, was telling him, you know, you need to pay for your own replacement stuff and work harder and do this or do that. And you know, the dad said, I guess what probably happened was the kid broke his monitor a second time and was just embarrassed and pissed off and everything else, and just rashly, you know, hung himself. So anyway, that's got me thinking about Grant and some of the behaviors he's been exhibiting. There's a lot of new stuff going on with COVID, that with kids and stuff that they're not used to, and they're not used to dealing with, and it's tough. Let's just put it that way. So I brought up a conversation with Grant's mom and stuff. So I'll have some more details on that later. All right, I already forgot where I left off in my thoughts here. Oh, look at the baby Soph. Soph. She put herself in her blanket. Oh, creepy. Her eyes are just barely open. She's dreaming. Okay, so just got home. Forgot where I left off, but next step is to work on the car debt loan stuff. And main issue is very upside down on it. So what I need to research is refinancing for a better rate. And excuse me, I don't know if you can refinance a car that you're upside down on. So that's something that we need to look into. So Jess is doing good. I went over there. She bought me lunch because, well, to like repay me for all the help that I've been doing and repay me back. She said some Jimmy John's. I helped her move her grill to her back, move her big chair to her room or whatever, and everything's good with that. So it's time to get back to work. Did I ever show you guys any of this stuff? I know I've been talking about it. So this is my work setup, the desk, of course. I got my little uke set up. This is all like my work bags and all that. I know the screen protector's on, so it's all blurry and fuzzy, but these are all of my post-it notes. So I have in-office work, and I already started making a new list. So yesterday when I went in the office, I grabbed all of those post-it notes, put them in a pile, put them in my pocket. When I got to work, pulled them out and went through them one at a time. This is stuff that I took over from my boss. This is more stuff from my boss. And this is like at-home stuff. It's not even showing up. These ones with the X's and all that, completed. And then this is stuff that I'm going to be working on today and stuff. So, yeah, it's a process. And I've mentioned it too before, but this is going to be my pile of all my baseball, football, comic book stuff. I want to go through it all, pull out anything worth any sort of money, and get rid of the rest. You can get the fuck out of here. This is another project that I'm working on. This was the drive that I replaced in the NAS hard drive. This is an external hard drive and an external USB drive. What I'm going to do is image a couple more of these Surfaces, Surface Pro. It's just these computers. I use them like candy. So I got this one, and I use this one for gaming. I have Steam loaded onto this, which is for gaming. And I have another Surface that's not up here, but it has Kali Linux on it for hacking and stuff like that. Just for like a sandbox, so to speak. And what else? So I want to do maybe one or two more of those. I want to have one of these, I'm going to probably image that machine and put it down here in the lower level. Hi, Soph. Good morning. This is the lower level. It's a little cluttered, a little messy, but there's a desk here. It's covered in stuff. So this is all of my network stuff. Oh, the phone's ringing. But I need to get a table or something that goes here. Hi, Soph.